All right, folks, we back with you today. We made some changes today. The heat and humidity level here just got to be too much for staying in a tent, so we decided to move on up and just go ahead and pick up a camp. And then while we were doing that, we decided that we were just going to stay here until the end of next week. So and I just brought you along. I'm going to give you a little tour of our place, or where we're staying. The place is called T-Paul's. Sitting right on the water. We got picnic tables. Got a little boat over there for our use. We got this little canal right here that we can fish. I've already got some crab traps out, and we'll see. Hopefully in a little while we'll be able to pull those crab traps and see what's happening. And this is our little area here. It's still unpacking, but we just got here a little bit ago. And then we got up the stairs a little bit. We got this little room right here with hot. We got kayaks available, more crab traps, a bathroom, a really nice ice maker, all for our use. And you can see the view up here. That's the bay over there. And we're back down on the bulkhead. Got a couple rocking chairs over there and over there. Water everywhere. Got a grill. And we go upstairs. Quite a climb up here. Another nice view of the bay. Little front porch. And then here's the camp on the inside. We're going to be calling this home for the next few days. Got a bedroom, living room, kitchen with a breakfast bar, another bedroom, another bedroom, bathroom over here with a shower, another bathroom over here with a shower, washer and dryer right here, so we can do our laundry. And which is really going to turn out really nice, because once we got some crabs to cook up, and we're going to try to cook up some of the snapper. Here's what we got. This is what we caught the other day on that trip. That's red snapper. That is Vermillion snapper. And then I put the other snapper, I forget what that one is. The mangrove snapper, I put that in the freezer because we're going to take that home. And some of this red snapper we're going to take home too. But we're going to try to do a cook with either red snapper or the Vermillion snapper for y'all, along with crabs. So we're gonna give that a shot. Sorry about that. And and we're gonna try to bring you along. It's just gonna be much nicer to try to do a cook. We tried to do a cook at the camp and film it, and the camera just kept overheating and it just did not turn out. So this is gonna be much better for it. And just being in AC, because it's been so hot. Today was 96 degrees, 95% humidity. It's just, and that tent had to be 120. So we just decided to come indoors, break down and get a camp. So, but anyway, we'll get back to you. We're gonna try to do some fishing tonight. Maybe I'll get some film on that. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. But I'll get back to y'all. GoPro, stop recording. Howdy folks, welcome back. Today we are going to, we kind of took a rest day and didn't do a whole lot. But we're going to boil up some of the crabs that we caught. And we're going to make some supper and try to get it all on camera for y'all. There's the crabs we're going to boil right there. I just got the water going. It's kind of loud over here, so as you can see, got a big old pot, heating up the water. We're just going to use these three things for the crabs. That's it. That's all we're going to use. And then, so we don't want to make them too spicy. We don't want to make them too spicy because the crabs that we're going to boil, we're going to end up picking and pulling the meat out, and we're going to use them for another recipe. So we don't want them real spicy, but we do want them, you know, to have a little bit of flavor. So as soon as the water starts boiling and the crabs go in, I'll get back with you. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. All right, we got our seasonings in. So we used a full bottle of the Zatarain's 8 ounce. We used 1 bag of the Boil Booster Citrus, just because we didn't pick up lemons or oranges. And then we used about a quarter of a bottle of this Pro Boil. Now, we're going to the water, I waited until the water got heated up. That way they mixed in really well. We're going to probably get it to a nice rolling boil, and then we will boil the crab for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put them on soak. So I'll bring you over to the pot. Almost there. Sorry about it so loud over here, but that jet burner, boy, it just loud as loud. at this beautiful sunset. What a beautiful sunset. It's been 5 minutes, so we're going to shut it down. We'll shut it down. Now we're going to cool it down. This particular one I'm just going to add ice to because we're using the crabs for other things other than just a boil, so this is what I'm going to do. We're gonna let them go for 15 minutes. Normally I do them for about 35 minutes, but because like I said before, we're using this in another recipe, so we're only going to do 15 to give it a little bit of flavor, and then it'll just add flavor to that other dish. Oh, and don't worry, you're going to get to see the whole recipe because we're going to take you all along for the full cook. This is only part one of the cook. The other part will be a little bit, as soon as this crabs get cooled down and we get to picking them, then we'll have a bowl of lump crab meat, then you get to see me start making everything else. But until then, we'll be back. GoPro, stop recording. Alrighty, it's been 15 minutes now. let them drain off a little. Got some nice sized crabs in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll have to go get my flashlight. Oops. Damn selfie stick. Okay, there's our crabs. Gotta let them cool down. We kind of got a little bit of a storm over there, but that's over New Orleans. And the mosquitoes right now are horrible. So we're gonna end up going in while these crabs cool, and then coming back out here and fishing a little bit later. Anyway, till then, we'll get back with you. I'm not gonna bore you with all the picking of the crabs, but I'll show you the end result of what we get. GoPro, stop recording. All right, folks, got the crabs up here. They're all on the tray. Now we got to get to picking. There's some really nice crabs. So this dish, that bowl right there, that's where all the crab meat's gonna go for the next dish. But anyway, we'll get back to you when we get this all tackled up. All right, folks. I'm just going to be straight up and want to let you know. We're about to make this cream sauce, but in my original recipe I done lost. So I'm going to follow one off of my wife's phone. And as it is, you just look up grilled red snapper cream sauce. And I'm going to alter it to my taste or whatever. But anyway, I won't bring you all along. And if I have to keep reading off of this, well, hey, sorry. It is what it is, but we're about to make some, we're gonna make some stuff. Just letting you know right now. Step one, add butter. Said 1 ounce. I said, why they gotta make everything always difficult? Because this isn't everything in ounces. Here. Oops. Yeah. Well, that can't help me either. Well, anyway, we're just going to throw it in there. We're going to say we need this amount. We'll figure it out. If it needs more, we'll add more. Oh, hold on, got paper on that. I think it needs a little bit more. Anyway, we're adding a half a stick of butter. Real unsalted butter. That's what we're going to do. I said, while that butter is melting over a medium heat, I'm pretty sure that's a high heat, but we'll give it, okay. We got a medium heat now. 3 cloves of garlic. Now folks, this is where things get interesting, because 3 cloves of garlic is what it says, but I happen to really like garlic. So I'm going to do 3 teaspoons of garlic. You definitely need to turn that heat down so that garlic don't burn. still trying to figure out where everything is in this camp. Okay. So there's the garlic. And now it says one teaspoon of fresh parsley. Well, I couldn't find fresh parsley, so I'm using dried. So we're just gonna go right there. I know all those cooking shows are all precise and everything's precise, but you know, in real world, y'all understand where I'm coming from, because sometimes everything just ain't what it seems. You don't have what you need to do what you got to do, so you improvise. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, so the recipe says fresh parsley and saute for 1 or 2 minutes. Well, I'm pretty sure that's been 1 or 2 minutes. Then pour in the wine, 4 tablespoons. One, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit for extra. There you go. Now there's the 4 tablespoons of wine. And it says cook for 3 or 4 minutes to reduce. Okay. Smells pretty good. Okay, now while this is reducing, we're going to get prepared to go on to the next step. I hope y'all still watching, because this is probably going to be pretty interesting, and it will turn out. Okay, oh yeah, we got to have seasoning. It says add Cajun seasoning, 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, and 1 cup of heavy cream. Well, this is my Cajun seasoning. Cajun 2-step, no salt. Butter's got no salt. We're on a low sodium diet. Trust me, you add salt at the table, it'll be alright. This is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So we're going to add our 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. It says whisk. Well, I don't know where a whisk is. This isn't my kitchen, so we're just going to use what we got. We'll make do. Folks, I wish we had smell-o-vision. You can smell this. This smells amazing. One cup. And it says to use 1 tablespoon. So I'm gonna go about that much. Okay, stir until thickened. Over a medium heat. We're good. We're good. We'll let that thicken up for a minute. I gotta step over here for a second. Oh yeah, she's taking it up good right now. Almost there. Now, folks, remember when I told you I like to take a recipe and make it my own? I follow certain aspects of it. Well, that's what we're going to do right now. We are going to, the recipe does not call for this. We add a tablespoon of your favorite bourbon. Mine happens to be Buffalo Trace. We're going to add that in there. We're going to stir it up. It's thickening up pretty good. I think the next set they said to add a half a tablespoon of lemon zest. So we gotta get that off there. That sure ain't a half a tablespoon. If somebody knows how to do this a little better, if you need to leave me a comment, let me know. Because this is kind of not quite sure. I know we didn't get no half a teaspoon yet, so. Pretty sure that's about enough right there. Alright. Now, the next part is, look at all this beautiful crab meat we got going on right here. See that? That's what's going in next. We're gonna stir that up. Oh, oh, people. This baby's coming alive now. Okay, now, next one. The Parmesan cheese. Oh, we got step 2. Says 2 tablespoons. 4, 2. This is just plain old generic Parmesan. Now those crabs right there, they came out of Grand Isle. Right, it says I gotta do this. It says add a squeeze. Squeeze a lemon. Man, I want to just tell you right now, if y'all could smell this, it smells amazing. Let me get this phone working. Okay. Okay. And then it says bring to a simmer. Now, y'all can do whatever you want to do, but I don't put anything on my plate that I don't taste. Oh, I done made a mess. Son to God. Oops. Well, that's all right. We got it. Ain't a biggie. It's thickened up. I'll bring you all in close and show you in a minute. I don't have a cameraman, so my tripod isn't moving. We're gonna give it a run. I'd get me another spoon. I think it needs a little bit more Cajun seasoning. Now we'll give it another run. Folks, I want to tell you right now, that right there, that is going to be good, good, good. And in case y'all hadn't noticed, this is the sauce that's going over the top of our red snapper that we're about to grill here in a little bit. So, y'all just stay tuned. and we'll bring you back when we're getting ready to do the red snapper. GoPro, shut off. GoPro, stop recording. All right, we're back with you. Now we're preparing the second half of our supper. Okay, we got Vermillion snapper. So I'm going to take them out. Actually, I'm going to put them back in the bag real quick, and I'm going to give them a good rinse. Okay, now if you watch one of the other videos, you'll see what I caught these fish a couple days ago. We're going to put them on a paper towel. This is just how I do it. There is no recipe, this is just how I make fish. You can do it however you want to do it. This is just the way I do it. Look at the beauty in that fish. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Vermillion snapper, otherwise known in South Louisiana as beeline. We're just going to dry it off. Let it sit here for a minute. Take this paper towel. Now, as you notice, the skin is still on. The shell is still on because we're going to cook it on the half shell. We're going to season it all up really good, and we'll get it on the half shell. That's my rice cooking in the background. All this, we're going to take this fish, and we're going to serve it over a bed of rice. And then we're going to pour that cream sauce that you just washed over the top of it. Something I just made up. I know that I had catfish at Chapelaya one time, and I had that crab cream sauce over the top of it. And then I had crawfish cream sauce over the top of it another time. So why not do this to this and complement the fish? So this is what we're going to do. I'll get back to you when we're getting ready to cook. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Alright folks, we got a nice hot pan. We're going to turn it down. We switched it up a little bit. I was going to do a grilled fish, but the grill down here was so nasty that I would have spent 30-40 minutes cleaning it. So I just decided to take the skin off the fish, cut the pin bones out, and we're just going to do a blackened fish. As you can see, my frying pan is nice and hot. We're going to get it done. I seasoned the fish up with no salt, stale cracker seasoning, garlic powder, lemon pepper. That's it. That's all I seasoned it with. I got a little bit of olive oil in this pan heating up, getting hot. I'm gonna find me a fork. Somewhere in this place that has a fork. Well, we'll find it one eventually. Okay, I found me a fork. Okay, now we're gonna do the fish. Off camera, I done made the rice. Now cutting the pin bones out of some of these fillets, they kind of fell apart, so we have a few pieces that, well, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just part of the game. There were some pin bones and trying to find a sharp knife in this camp that we rented, you know what I mean? You don't always have, so. I'm gonna let them cook on this for a few minutes. And I don't know if y'all can see me, but I'm just keeping the cream sauce warm over here. That's looking good right there. We won't give that a run. Ooh, this piece of one. And then I am going to, no recipe calls this, but this is me. While it's cooking, I'd like to squeeze a little bit of lemon in there. While it's cooking, let it cook on. Some people might call this blackening. I call it just cooking it in a frying pan. That's what I call it. This is a very new recipe for us. So, but I like to experiment. I like to get outside the boundaries, and I like to just do things my own way. You can cook this however you want. If you're watching me, and you're thinking, well, I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not doing anything wrong. You might do it your way. I'm doing it my way. I know that the flavor that I'm looking for is what I'm looking for. Ooh, that fish is just about done right there. And yes, by the way, no, the camp did not come with a frying pan. We travel with a frying pan. Okay, that fish is done. It's falling apart. I would have a spatula, but I just don't know where they are. Hold on. The wife did take with me. We have spatula. that was. Alright. So, I have a plate for the fish. That fish is done. I couldn't find a spatula, but I do have a wooden spoon. I got a few more pieces to cook. But look at that. That looks pretty good. Now we're gonna cook all these little ones. I call this, we can make sandwiches out of this. And there we have it. If y'all still watching, I appreciate it, because I know that we're still just kind of learning this, so I appreciate you if you're still watching me while I'm making this. Trust me though, this food is going to taste good. You want to watch it till the end, because you're going to be like, that guy, he can make some good food. Well, we like it, and I didn't get like this from not being able to like it. Okay, I gotta turn this pan down to get a little hot. Turn it off. That gas will hold that heat. Two days ago, this fish was swimming in the Gulf of America, 50 miles offshore. Today, it's supper for us. I just want to let you all know that you can do a lot of things all over the country, but only in Louisiana can you do stuff like this. You can go offshore, catch fish, cook, and make a video. That's why our channel is called Okie Bayou, because my wife is from Oklahoma. I'm from the Bayou, and we just love to come down here and cook and eat. And we do that in Oklahoma too. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna get her on camera cooking some amazing Oklahoma dishes. Let me tell you, I didn't get this way after 10 years from her not being able to cook. Alright, I believe this will be done. Now we're gonna put the plates together. Oh, cool. I'm going to move the frying pan over to the stove. I'm going to pick up the fish so they're not drop on the damn floor. Alright, we got that disaster taken care of. Now, I ain't gonna move this so you all can see me make the plate. Okay. There's the cream sauce. Okay, all that's off. Alright, there's the rice. Now, if you're all expecting a 5-star presentation, you're on the wrong channel. Just gonna let you right now. We make food that may look good, but I can guarantee you it didn't taste good. Okay, got everybody rice. Now, I gotta find me a fork. I got me a boat. I'm gonna take one of these really beautiful fillets, put it right there, and then I'll take some of these pieces and then put it right there. And the ultimate judge is sitting right across the table off camera that you cannot see. Now, I know there's a lot of work to make this dish. I certainly hope it's worth it. We will let you know in a minute. You take that crab cream sauce and you just dump it over the top. Garnish it. Put a little of these greens. Alright. So, this is amazing. If you enjoyed what you're watching and how we made it, this is just something I done throw together. Although I did find a recipe on the internet for the cream sauce, and then I just altered it to my taste. But if you like this, please like, share, subscribe to our channel, because we got all kinds of crazy videos coming up.